Hi everyone, I just wanted to take a couple minutes to go over week 3 with you guys in a quick video. As you know from the beginning of this course, I stated that I was redesigning things, and when I developed the syllabus, I did it before I made some changes to the material, and I have decided to add some things in simply because I didn't have time to develop a lot of lectures on my own. And so I looked to the resources that were already out there, and I found that there were some pretty good videos on YouTube that most of which, I would say 90% of the material in the videos applies to our purposes, and so you should be able to find them informational and helpful. So I want to take a quick second, because this isn't in the syllabus, to go over the different videos and the links and why things are in here. So the first thing you're going to see is a Purdue OWL video, and this kind of piggybacks off of last week and the week prior. What we have done in those weeks is we talked a lot about quoting and paraphrasing, visual aids, formatting essays, documentation, and all that has to do with formatting. One thing I didn't put in there, because I felt like I had a lot in week 2, was exactly how to cite a source in your works cited page. So of course it's different than what you would do in text. So I have provided a link to a resource, and that's Purdue OWL. And this is what I would like you to use when working on your citations for the works cited page. And Purdue OWL is always up to date. It's well organized. They offer different videos and PowerPoints as well that can help you get a bigger picture of MLA formatting. But generally speaking, I would encourage you to use this source as a method for citing your sources on the works cited page. So I have a video that goes over that, and then the link to the site as well, so you don't have to search for it. Then we briefly talk about what is an academic source, because I feel like it's important to know the difference between academic and credible sources. You will be required to have a number of academic sources in each written assignment, but I also allow some credible sources, so you need to know the difference between the two and how to understand when you're looking at an academic, credible, or even a non-credible source. And then we have a video that discusses what is the peer review process for academic sources, so what makes a source academic, so that you understand that. We go into academic versus credible sources, and then how to find sources. So I found a video that I thought was really good about using Google Scholar. I know a lot of professors frown on Google Scholar. I do not. I think that if you use it properly, you can find great sources on there that you cannot find through the subscriptions that the library offers you. So it's up to you. You don't have to use Google Scholar. You do have to be careful about how you use it, because there are non-peer-reviewed journal articles that pop up as well. And so you don't want to use those if you're looking for an academic source. There is a good YouTube creator that made some good videos, and so I have a link to his video there. And then I also put in a link on understanding how to use Sac State's OneSearch in their library. So a lot of people just use the internet. You should also know how to use OneSearch as well. It can give you some good results. It just depends. So this particular video is a video made by a professor that teaches economics, and she made this for her class. But for our purposes, just understanding how to use OneSearch, this is a good video, so I would watch that. So these materials here, some of you may be in academia long enough that you feel like, I know the difference between a credible source, academic source, or I know how to use Google Scholar, I use it all the time, or you know what, I use the Sac State OneSource library all the time. I don't need to watch this video. You don't have to. It's just there for information, because I know there are students, it's been a minute since you've done this. Here's some information that'll give you some good background knowledge so you're not going in blind. This gets to the meat of the week, really developing a research question. So I have a lecture up, and then of course I have provided the short PowerPoint that goes with that. If you are one of those people that likes to take notes on the PowerPoint during the lecture, as always, I have provided you with a PDF of the PowerPoint. And once I have published this video on YouTube, it will appear right here at the top, and just before the Purdue OWL overview video. So do take the time to go through the videos you deem necessary for yourself, but definitely watch the lecture on developing a research question, because that's going to be coming up quickly here. And also take the time to explore Purdue OWL. For those of you that haven't or are unfamiliar with it, it's a great resource. All right, that's it. Good luck with this week.